And on the 8th day, God looked down on his planned paradise and said, I need a caretaker. So God made a farmer.
In 1969, we got the tenancy of this farm, and the landlord was Sir Peter Moores. And every Sunday morning, he used to come down to make sure everything was all right, that everything was going according to plan. And so it was very good of him, really. And then in 1975, we bought the farm off Sir Peter Moores. He sold it us. We've kept reinvesting since, and the farm has kept growing. It was all arable originally, and then we started fetching vegetables in, and we have more staff. If you look at all these certificates here, accreditation, whichever way you want to put them, we have to have all these for supplying our customers nowadays with accreditation to say everything's up to standard, like for Beetroot, for M&S, for Tesco, and a few others.
Through planting time and harvest season will finish his 40-hour week by Tuesday noon, and then Paynin from Tractor Back put in another 72 hours, so God made a farmer.
Potato growing is a good crop for us in Lancashire. When we start off, we work the ground and then put fertiliser on, and then plant the seed as long as the temperature is right. So when the crop comes up, we spray for weeds just before it comes up on the ground after we've planted. And then when we come, I would say basically, say we planted in April, we could probably start harvesting the crops end of July, beginning of August. Potatoes are harvested and then gone from the farm, they go to the pack house down the road, where they are washed and packed and graded, bakers, all outside. Potato is a good flour to make 5 or 6 different things outside. You've got a cabbage, you've just got a cabbage. You've got a potato, you can have jacket potatoes, you can have chips, you can have wedges, mashed, boiled, all sorts. A lot of these restaurants like them because they can use them for a combination of things.
Hello, good afternoon, Gilder Rose South speaking. How may I help you?
My name's Ash Gilbert and I work at the Gilder Rose pub in Southport. The carvery is fresh every day. We serve it 7 days a week, Monday to Sunday obviously. Starts at 12, finishes at 9, Monday to Saturday, 8 on a Sunday. All our carvery is fresh, from obviously all the meat to all the veg. We get the potatoes freshly delivered from Webster's Farm. Good little supplier, to be fair. You know, we get very little complaints from them. Because we get the delivery from Webster's, they'll come straight in the kitchen. They'll get rumbled first, get rid of all the skin, and then they'll get chopped straight away. And then what we do is we steam them for roughly 15-20 minutes. Once they're steamed, obviously take it out of the oven, put on a flat roasting tray, obviously you've got your oil, and then we season them with salt, pepper, put them straight in the oven, roast them off for, again, roughly about 15 minutes. As I've mentioned, the Webster's roast potatoes, British roast potatoes, lovely and fresh, very good quality.
Somebody who'd bail a family together with the soft, strong bonds of sharing, who would laugh and then sigh and then reply with smiling eyes when his son says that he wants to spend his life doing what Dad does.
69, my wife and myself got married. We've got 4 children, 2 boys and 2 girls. The farm has kept expanding, the family expanded, and they're all interested. I think we're on one big holiday, and probably people say, why do you go abroad? No, I'm happy what I'm doing. We get a buzz out of it, and so it's good really. And the family, the grandchildren, and everybody like coming in, they like mucking in and having a do. The turf business, the lads started about roughly 10 years since, maybe 15 years since.
Okay. About 15 years ago we started turf business off because just something different, wanted to get extra money, and
cereal crops weren't very good at the time, so I thought they'd look at something different.
We've got about 130 acre turf now. Together we farm about 400.
Overall, I'm proud of what we've done. We kept building up, we kept reinvesting. We're not getting any money yet, but I would now say that because you always keep putting it back in. Everything tends to go a bit better and a bit better all the time.
So God made a farmer.